afternoon. We are starting the repair assessment for Miss Theresa in Mailpack, New York. We'll start the assessment now. We're going to start by separating the seals of the shingles. This is the shingle we're going to remove, marked with an X. We're going to start removing the nails now to remove the shingle marked X. We have removed the subject shingle. Okay, so this is the shingle we removed over here, marked with an X. We have material transfer here and some spots over here throughout the shingle. Transfer to the bottom shingle, as you see over here. So transfer on the shingle. You can see here, we have some over here as well. Over here, material transfer that goes to the bottom. Over here, these don't. Over here. So we'll start with installing the new shingle. Over here. Same shingle. Over here, as per ITEL. Okay, so this is a new shingle I'm going to be installing. That's that, no? Yeah. Okay. We're going to be using an insurance approved tool to install the new shingle, the roof snake. we're going to re-nail the new shingle in. Okay, as you see, it doesn't fully go in, so I'll have to hammer the rest in, which does, I'll have to lift up the shingle, or else I'll create damage to the edge of the shingle over here. So I have to lift up the shingle to close the rest. As you can see, when putting the hammer in, this inevitably creates creasing on the shingle. While I'm not trying to crease, I still have to nail in the shingle, and if I put it too low, it'll damage the shingle. Same problem here. You see the nail doesn't fully go in, so I have to nail it in. I have to lift up the shingle to hammer it inside. While doing this, this creates creasing, as you see over here. You see over here, inevitably creates creasing to the shingles. Okay, so this becomes a consistent problem where I have to, even when using the snake tool, as you see over here, this is not fully go inside. So I have to use the hammer, which becomes consistent. I have to lift up the shingle so I can be able to hammer without damaging the edge of the shingle. As you can see over here. When I do that, as you can see on the sides, there is granule damage, granule loss as well. Must. There's granule loss coming on the inside. Release the shank. As you can see, I even tried to insert it even more with the roof snake, but it does not let me anymore. I have to use my hammer. I have to lift up the shingle. Not as much, but I still have to lift it up. You can see this creates creasing here on the shingle, and randomly over here on these 3 shingles that I just put the nails in. Now I'll have to go over here and put the nails over here as well, where I removed the nails previously. You see the granule loss when I do hammer it in. Here I have to nail back the shingle. They fully go in, so I have to use my hammer. Same problem over here. Okay, now I'm going to go into the final nails. So I just nailed back in all the nails. You see over here. I want to show the damage over here. As you can see, these shingles did crease over here. here. So does this shingle over here. You can see the creasing starts at the over here and goes through all the shingle over here. Especially you can see it over here as well. Follow the line. You can see the chalk helps see it as well. Follows the creasing, making these shingles non-repairable. It does, even if this shingle was repaired, it does affect the shingles all around it, leaving creasing. As you can see, material transfer, making it non-repairable. It will create a domino effect and make these shingles around it. As you can see, the seals will no longer stick on any of these. Neither will the new shingles. This does not have a seal, as you can see. Does not have a seal like the previous shingles, and these will no longer go back to being sealed. I determined this roof is non-repairable. As you can see, the creasing, the material transfer, the seals being separated. It is non-repairable, and it will keep damaging the shingles if we continue with the repairs approved. We will be sending all documentation and photos via email. Thank you.